Hey guys, Ty Steele. Just wanted to hop on down here in beautiful Orlando, Florida. We took a lot of kids down here to experience Universal Studios, and we're about to go to Volcano Bay. Want to hop on real quickly um, and just keep the conversation going about this J.O.B podcast that we have. I asked you guys a question about what do you think about generational curses? Myself, I've experienced generational curses left and right, and one of the hardest things I think that goes on in my community is communication. We grew up as kids, and we were used to adults cursing us out, talking to us crazy, saying basically what they wanted to say to us, and that's how we was raised. Um, a lot of that helped me when I got to school and we get to cracking jokes and doing all types of things that it seemed to work out. I was able to fit in the flow and just go with the flow of things. Well, the problem now I'm seeing is a lot of that same talk is carried on to this generation. A lot of people curse at their kids. And you might be one of those parents that curse at your kids and talk to them like they're crazy and do all of those things. Well, working with young people, I found myself all the time watching these young people communicate with each other like that. So there's no love that has been taught there. So when we have conversations with each other, we cussing each other out, and we think this is just regular dialect and how we carry ourselves, and that's not the right way. So if you're one of those parents, I'm going to say stop cussing at your kids. It's all right to yell at them, fuss at them, spank them, do whatever you got to do to raise your kids. But I think we need to focus on a new way of communicating with our kids. Now, we'll say all the time, my kids they don't understand me or understand where I'm coming from unless I'm yelling or cursing at them. We got to fix that tone. We got to become better than that. Because I've just watched the kids have zero regards for each other's respect and how they talk to each other, how they talk to girls, how they talk to women. Young men are really tripping right now, but it's something that has been taught. I can even go deeper. If you a coach and you are cursing out your players, you have issues. If you are cursing around your players, you need to cut it out. We are trying to teach these young men how to be men, and men don't communicate like that. I feel like if you got a problem with me and we can't sit down and talk as individuals, then something is wrong with you, because I'm going to have that conversation with you. I'm going to have that talk. We've got to learn to break those generational curses, which will lead me on to my next thing I really want to talk about is domestic violence, even just verbal abuse. I think in our relationships and things that we go through as people, we've got to learn how to talk to our significant other. If you are in a heated argument and you want to call the person you're with a name, there's something wrong with you. You can have holy devotion or creative debate without calling each other names or going for the low blow. It should not be like that in relationships. And in turns, we are teaching the same thing to our children. We always tell young boys, don't hit girls. I hope y'all are telling them that. But at the same time, we got to tell our daughters, don't put your hands on no man. Don't try to fight no dude. And I know some of us are big and bad enough to do that, but we've got to learn to cut this out. It has got to be taught. And it all starts with fathers. Fathers, if you got a daughter, be involved in her life. She is going to respect the heck out of you. And if she respects the heck out of you, she'll respect the heck out of the man she's dating. But if she used to mama talking about how sorry daddy is, what respect is she going to have for a man? So there's so many ways and so many twists and turns I can go with that. But I want to talk to you guys about those generational curses because we are all battling them in our family. Let's be creative today. Let's be great today. Let's figure out a new way to communicate and get things across. Same thing to you preachers. Stop bashing your members on social media. Don't even get in the pulpit and bash your members. because God gave them to you. You're responsible for your sheep. We've got to change the way we communicate. But we will talk about these things. I promise y'all I'm going to get back to Panama City, Lord willing. The creek don't rise. I'm going to be there. But blessings to you all today. Keep it positive. And please feel free to communicate back with me. Go to my page, subscribe to the J.O.B podcast. Me and Coach Ford have our own personal YouTube pages. We have our own personal Facebook pages. Give us a like, give us a shout out. But I promise you, everything is about to get better. Y'all be blessed today.